What if the wait wasn't a setback but a setup? Let me ask you something. And let me ask you something really strong. Have you ever felt like you're doing everything right and still nothing is moving? You have prayed, you have fasted, you have cried, you have planned, you have prepared, but the door hasn't opened yet. The relationship didn't work out. The opportunity never became or crystallized, and you were left wondering, how did I miss it? Where did I miss it? Did God forget me? Has God forgotten me? Am I failing? Am I a failure? Now, what if the pause isn't punishment? What if that pause is preparation? Today, I want us to talk about the real meaning of delay and why divine timing isn't just real, it is perfect. I know you're enjoying this video, but before you continue, if you haven't liked this video, like it now. And then subscribe, because a lot of you are watching this video, but you're not subscribing. I wonder why. But please subscribe so that we can do more videos and speak to more people and even change the content that we're doing. Please share me with others. Don't grow alone. Make sure that as you're growing, your community is growing alongside you. So 3 things I've asked for: like, subscribe, and share me with others. And now you can keep watching this video. Now I know everyone is moving, but you feel stuck. You are scrolling on Instagram, my Instagram family, and it seems like everyone is winning, forgetting that it's the best that people are putting. But that's by the way, she's married. He's married. He's launched a 6-figure business. They just bought a house. They just bought a brand new car. They just had a baby. And you are here, still waiting. Here's what I want to tell you today. Delay is not denial. Slowness is not stuckness. Waiting is not wasting. Sometimes God will withhold a blessing until you become the person who can hold it. Let me break that down for you. God's timing is not random, it's precise. We live in a microwave culture now, where everything is happening fast. But God is a slow cooking God. You think you should be further along, but God says, I'm not just preparing the blessing for you. I'm preparing you for the blessing. Think about it. What if the business you got too early, or you got a business too early and you couldn't manage the money and the business goes down the drain? What if you married the wrong person in your rush for love, connection, and intimacy? What if the spotlight came too soon before your character was ready? Ask yourself these questions. Delay is not rejection, it's protection, guys. Especially when it's God holding you down. Waiting also is where warriors are made. Waiting seasons are not passive, they're active. Some people will say, I'm stuck. No, you're not. You are being shaped. When a seed is buried underground, it looks like nothing is happening. And we all know, we have all planted something before. But underneath the soil, it's growing roots. It's growing roots. It's rooting. It's getting grounded. Because before you grow up, you've got to grow deep. So ask yourself this question. What is this season teaching me? What am I becoming in the wait? Those 2 questions, ask yourself. Greatness is built in the shadows, not in the spotlight. My 3rd point today is breakthrough has a scheduled appointment. Some people are begging for, you don't have to beg for what is already yours. I keep telling people, you have to wait to be ready when it arrives. Opportunity. When the door swings open, by that time, you would have gotten the confidence, the clarity, and the character to walk through it. Joseph didn't just go from prison to palace. Remember, he spent years being faithful in the dark. So when Pharaoh called, he was ready. So could it be that your moment is coming? But right now, God is saying, get ready. I'm training you for your promotion. And let's ask ourselves that question. And let me share a personal time with you. You know, when the Bible says that there's time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens, trust me, you're not behind. You're on heaven's clock, not the world's clock. And there's a divine rhythm to your life. And everything that is meant for you will arrive on time, not on your timeline. I said I was going to share a personal experience with you. A few months ago, I got a call. I got an email that could have changed everything for me, or could have devastated me. Let me put it that way. One of my major sources of income was going to be delayed. Let me put it that way. I have different things that I could have done. I could have cried. I could have done different things. But I sat down and I said, God, why is this playing in my movie right now? What do you want me to do? Who am I meant to become in this process? Who am I meant to grow into? What am I meant to learn from this process? Because nothing happens by chance. And I know that everything in life happens for me and through me, not to me. So I sat still. In fact, I went on a 3-day silence program just to release any form of my wanting to manipulate the situation, or my wanting to act quickly or do something about it or call people to help me intervene. I said no. I was going to allow God just, make me become the person that I needed to become for the sake of His work. Because what I do is God's work. Nothing more, nothing less. What I do is God's work. And so for 3 days, I was silent and I said, God, speak to me. And I'll tell you what I heard. I heard, I'm making you root. This is your time to root deeper. This is your time to build character deeper. This is your time to become more of you, When God says more of you. And I said, okay, I'm here. Show me what you want me to do, what you want me to learn, who I need to learn it from. And God did. And I started to binge on the courses, on the classes. And I got so much revelation from it. It was unbelievable. And still am. And I'm so grateful that I also now had the time to be able to do it. So God needed my attention. So many things that I believe either about to happen or happening or have happened in the spiritual and is about to manifest. And I have to be a particular kind of person to be able to walk in that door when it opens. And God needed me to become that person. So could I have sat down and thought, why me? Why now? Why there? I could have thought all those things, but I know too well now. If this happened to me 5 years ago, I would have cried. But let me also tell you what that thing did to me. I didn't know that it created trapped emotions in my body. I didn't know that I gave that action certain meanings that became trapped in my body. So I started to have pain in my lower back. Severe pain in my lower back, by the way. And I was wondering, why am I having pain in my lower back? I'm doing all the things that I'm meant to do. And so one day I sat down and I said, okay, let me do a process on myself and see if I've got trapped emotions on myself. And guess what? I had in my lower back. I had trapped emotions in my lower back. And so I started to release them one after the other. This is even subconsciously. Consciously, I didn't even believe that I created interpretations to the action and that it bothered me in any way. I was fine with it until my back started to give up on me. Guess what, guys? I did this process 2 times, and the pain in my lower back disappeared completely. Completely. The following morning, after the second time, I went for a 1-hour walk. Normally, when I go for the walk, when the pain started in the last couple of months, I will put my hand on my back and hold my back as I'm walking. I went for a 1-hour walk. I came back and my back was spot on. I'm like, whoa. This is me that is even still very positive, because I made the action mean that I had been bullied. I made the action mean that they took advantage of me. And those were the things the emotions that showed up when I was doing the emotional code practice on myself. And when I released all of them, oh my goodness, I kid you not, the pain completely gone, completely. So guys, all fingers are not equal, they say. All fingers are not equal. The fact that your neighbor is buying a new car or buying several cars, changing furniture, changing lives, remarrying. In fact, some people will say, I've not even married one. My friend has married 3. Their lives and yours is different. You cannot walk on the same clock as your friends. You can't. Allow them do them. You do you. And be patient. I always say that there are the three answers God has for me. Yes, not yet, I have something better for you. And so that's a win-win no matter what. So if he says yes, I get it. If he says not yet, then I have to become somebody to get it. And I'm willing to become somebody, because then my capacity is expanding to become that person. And then 3, I have something better for you. Who am I to not receive what God has better for me? Can you adopt that today? And maybe speak this affirmation or incantation to yourself. And speak this into your soul and tell yourself, I trust God's perfect timing. I am growing in the wait. I am ready for what's mine. Say it loud. Say it daily. And let your spirit catch up with the truth. So what I want you to do today is this. I want you to pinpoint one area of your life where you felt delayed or discouraged and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What skills or mindset do I need to develop? Who do I need to become to carry what I'm praying for? Then take one intentional step towards that today to prepare, because your suddenly is coming and you won't be surprised. You'll be ready. And if you want to build faith whilst you are waiting, I've got you. I've got you. Don't waste time. Don't waste the time. Don't waste, right? Use the time. Grow in it. Transform through it. And get into one of my powerful mindset shifting, identity rebuilding courses today. The Mind Mastery. Whilst you're waiting, be calm whilst you're waiting. Do something with it. Do this course. Train your thoughts to align with faith and not fear. The Mindset Mastery. You can do the You Evolve and Thrive, where you become whole while you wait for what's next. Think it, believe it, become it. Turn your delay into destiny. Change your habits, change your life. Start living the life you're waiting for now. That's what all these courses will do for you. And if you want personal guidance, book a one-on-one session with me today. It's called I Need to Talk. And let's walk through this journey or this season of growing together. All the links are in the description box below. Now, my final word to you today is trust the timing. Trust the growth. Trust the God who's writing your story. You may feel paused, but heaven is never late. Sometimes the season you hate is preparing you for the life you prayed for. So wait well, grow deep, get ready. Your time is coming, and when it does, you won't just survive, you'll soar. Click on the link below and join us in this journey, because let's build together, Click on the notification bell and subscribe. Share me with others. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give me a thumbs up and write a DM. Write me something in the DM or in the chat, or send me a DM and say thank you. Okay? My name is Adeola. Love and light.